We're in Denver, Colorado at Intercom's 18th annual Oil and Gas Conference. I have the pleasure of introducing Chuck Wilson, the COO of NightHawk Energy. Welcome, Chuck.
Thank you. It's a great pleasure to be here and participate in the conference.
NightHawk is one of the pioneers that is exploring, discovering, and producing from the Mississippian and Pennsylvania formations in eastern Colorado. What attracted you folks to this area?
I want to start with first identifying that NightHawk Energy PLC is our European-based parent. NightHawk Production here in the U.S. is our operating entity. Now, to get to your question, what attracted me to the play when I hired on with NightHawk in 2011 was the potential of all the bypass pay. When I was asked to join the company, we looked at it extensively and discovered most of the wells drilled in the 80s out here were looking for natural gas. It did not care about oil, and there's a huge quantity of bypass pay in stacked horizons.
Two of your biggest priorities right now is growing production and proving your thesis of stacked pay in the area. How is this progressing?
It's progressing well. We went into a program last year where we drilled 5 wells. We had a Mississippian discovery. Of the other 4 wells we drilled, 3 of them are producing at a stacked pay environments in the Pennsylvania, Cherokee, and the Marmaton currently.
Now, this obviously has had a tremendous impact on cash flows. How does your current cash flow support your CapEx plan for the rest of the year?
Obviously, being a startup company, our cash flow is important to us. We are currently cash flowing positive after G&A, operating expenses, debt, roughly $3 million net to us. That's not enough to organically grow very fast. We could drill a couple of wells per month with that cash flow. However, we are looking to take our position with our current production. We are producing currently 1,650 barrels a day and try to use that vehicle to take on a debt structure to go into a full-scale development.
Some large players surround NightHawk in eastern Colorado. Have they announced any results?
That's a very interesting question. Today, Southwestern Energy, who is drilling to the west of us, is the only company that's made any public announcements on their Marmaton wells they've drilled. There's rumored, and it has been published in some of the Denver periodicals and newspapers, that Chama has a 2,000 barrel a day Mississippian discovery to 70 miles southeast of us, but it hasn't been confirmed by Chama themselves.
Talk a little bit about your operating plan for the rest of the year. What should investors keep an eye out for?
Our current operating plans are, we did 4 appraisal wells to our Mississippian discovery, so we're putting a lot of eggs in our Mississippian discovery right now. We're currently permitting and will be permitting over the next 3-4 weeks a large amount of infill wells to go on a full-scale development based on our appraisal well drilling. What they should really look for in the future, we're currently producing north of 1,650 barrels a day, is going to be the rapid production growth over the 4th quarter for NightHawk.
Chuck, what other insight would you like to share with our viewers about NightHawk?
NightHawk is a young company, but old in nature. We have currently, our staff in Denver is small. We have 7 people in Denver with a combined experience level of over 150 years and a multi-diversification in all the disciplines of drilling, completions, facilities, geological, geophysical. And then we have 5 people in the field that we've hired that have, each of those people have over 30 years of experience. So we put together a very highly experienced team that can move quickly, understands how to get the work done, and yet alone have fun at what we do.
Chuck, it's been a pleasure to have you. We wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm Quinn Nguyen for OilAndGas360.com.